we have yet to pin down its exact location. If you have some idea where to base a search, we'd be happy to have that information. I don't know, not that I'd tell you if I did. Well, no matter. If perchance the gospel were to have been delivered to his hands, then I'm afraid it would have presented a problem. However, even if he were to show his face now, he would have no means of stopping this current. The Black Ornament, or the gospel as you call it, I just want to know what you plan to do with it. Scratch that. First and foremost, I want to know where you even acquired something that bizarre. I imagine my source would rather their identity be a secret. Our intentions, well, they will become evident very soon. Colonel Youngface. Yeah, I don't know. He looks like definitely like a 17 to 18-year-old anime boy. And that's how you get to be the top military general, I guess. That's how you get to be colonel. At that time, Professor, we'll be happy to release you, and all I'll ask is that you wait. And you're going to just let a witness to your crimes go free? I assume then that you intend to do something on a grand scale. Haha, I'll leave the particulars up to your fertile imagination. That said, come the dawn when everything is realized, you will assist in our research. This invention will bring liberal riches like none ever before seen. Not interested. Please, Professor, allow me to finish you before you give your answer. It would be truly a pity if she were to come into some peril, and you were unable to help her. You've been threatening her to get to me? Tut tut, Captain Amalthea. It looks like your renowned power of persuasion are not as elegant as they once were. Haha, pardon me then. One might say that she has a unique sense of humor. I don't want any misunderstandings between us, but you must understand that we're only soldiers. You have a word that no civilians will be involved, save for you, of course. So you're doing this out of some twisted sense of patriotism? Then this Black Ornament that can shut down oral power. I see, that's your plan, isn't it? Pardon me? Hello, Lieutenant. The Colonel is presently in a meeting. He wants no interruptions. No, it's alright. Give me your report, Lieutenant. There has been activity in Gransel. The White Wings have caught in the net. The White Wings were caught in the net just as you planned. My goodness. Checkmate. Now, Professor, if you'll please excuse me. Major Sid, see to the Professor and make sure he's comfortable. Yes, sir. Professor Youngface is here to save the day. A and B shady, yeah. Is there anything you need, Professor? I'll get you set up with any of the standard amenities. Fun. I used to believe that you were different from others, that you were a good, upstanding man. Apparently, I greatly overestimated you. My apologies. But you've been abducted by rebels, you see. Rebels against the Queen. Nameless, unknown rebels. Stress that fact, and I might even let you write a letter to your granddaughter. Get out of my sight. As you wish. So Colonel Richard was the man behind all this trouble. Plus, it looks like he wants to find my dad. Yeah, I wonder what that's all about. And who was that masked man? Of course, that bastard would show up now. And there he goes. Grand plans, but what will come of them? Colonel Youngface is here to save the day. Colonel Youngface. Gotta catch 'em all. Colonel Youngface! Now things have gotten interesting. I really want to settle a score with him, but I've got a job to do, and that takes precedence. How's it going? Who's that?
Hey, champ. It's a champ. Peter Champ.
Since the windows are no-go, we'll have to take out the guards. Oh my god, we went through all that conversation just now for them to realize that, hey, you know what, we actually can't get through that window. And I know you guys ran up on these two guards like 8 times, but now we realize, oh yeah, we have to do that. And Colonel Youngface, definitely, he deserves it. I mean, look at that young face. That's such a high-ranking, official. Right. Hey, you listening? Estelle? Are you okay? Hey, snap out of it. It's not like you're gonna freeze up. Sorry, I just spaced out. Are you sure you're feeling okay? I'm fine, it's no big deal. We have to take out the guards by the entrance, right? Yep, so let's get a move on. I bet this is where Joshua was originally from, whatever creepy people these guys are. I really want to be part of the Granson operation, but no, I'm left here guarding an old man. Grumble. We do so much for the kingdom and for our dreams, all in the Colonel's name. Such is the life of the Intelligence Division Special Ops. I suppose we're the Colonel's hands and eyes. If you ask me, you're the Colonel's ass. Nice and gay. Woo! High five. Psh. What? It can't be. A Gate Krosner? You're too damn slow. Now I know the drill with these boys. They took like eight turns in a row. Do this, yeah. Oh, come on, man. I wanted to kill. They knew who I am. Dual strike crit. What? Pow. Oh my god, Joshua. I hate you so much. You always miss. Well, now she's dead. And whose fault is that, Joshua? Seriously? No.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That sucks to be you. It's no fun when someone gets back at you for making a fool of them. Well, it's not good to carry a grudge, you know. Now it's a race against time. We have to get to the presser as quickly as possible. Right. Actually, I should heal. Alright, there you go. I thought for a second I didn't press the right button. How's it? So you're back. Enough. I told you I don't want anything. Grandpa? Tita, I must be dreaming. Grandpa. Thank goodness you're okay. Sniffle, sniffle. Wait. This isn't a dream? And you lot. Hey, Professor. You don't look like you're feeling so hot. The factory chief, Murdoch, asked us to come and get you out of here. I'm impressed. You actually sneaked in here? So much like your father. Not a lick of common sense between the two of you. Hey, old man. Sorry to interrupt your little vacation. We need to get ready for a jailbreak. We don't have a lot of time. Who are you? You look like you came from the wrong side of the barn. Came from the wrong side of that barn? I can tell that, at least. You have a head like a chicken. Say that again, you geezer. Nice one, Professor. Grandpa, you shouldn't say mean things like that. This is a gate. He's a senior bracer over at Stella and Joshua. Well, now, I had no idea. Come to think of it, I think I heard Cassius mention your name before. Something about a bad seed who was always sulking about one thing or another, I believe. I'm about this far from wringing your neck, old man. I'm going to kill you. Now, calm down. Professor, we'll have to save the explanations for later. For now, we need to get you out of here. Is there anything you want? Is there anything you want to bring with you? Can we carry the Capel unit? If we leave it behind, I know that these fools will just misuse it again. Understood. Obtain orbital calculator. I've been using that in my research to find a means of controlling the black orb met. I wasn't able to discern its physical composition, but I did have some success with the control method, which means that these folks will be able to cause that phenomenon to recur whenever they want. Oh. I'm sorry, Stella Joshua. I hate that's being so grievously misused after you went all the trouble of bringing it to me. Believe me, we understand. But Tina's safety on the line, we can't imagine any of us would have done any differently. Besides, it's our own fault that you got too caught up in this to begin with. But I love ideas. We don't have time for you to give speeches. If you're all set, then we have to go. Get your asses in gear and move as fast as that us old man slip disc will let you. Oh, clever. I haven't let any young man beat me yet, and I'm not about to start now. Come on, both of you. Alright. That treasure chest. It's the one room workshop, research room. You think will let you escape? Oh, apparently not. Well, what's that? I guess the jig is up. It appears we have an intruder. Get out there and start searching, men. Platoons 1 through 4 will go to the airship port and dock and establish the blockade. Ooh. 5, 6, and 7 will research the barracks, watch tower, and research facilities respectively. Platoon 8 will accompany me to headquarters. That is all. Move out. Yes, sir. Here come the soldiers. Looks like they're putting the squeeze on the airship port and the docks. The major knows what he's doing. Yeah, what else would you expect from the CEO of a Fort Defense Regiment? What should we do? Where do we go? Well, leaving by the docks is going to be tricky. We need to avoid the guards and find another way out. Oh man, not a sneaking mission. Oh, it's good thing I have such short lines of sight. The door's from shut. Didn't think I could walk around the front door. Whoops. Crap. I haven't seen those guys. Well, I guess I gotta murder these men. On my path to escape. Some more bodies on my name.
Care for a rematch?
What was that noise? Intruders. We're incoming. Back to the research area. Oh, gotta go back to here. Getting to the airship port to the wharf isn't going to be easy. We'll have to find another escape route. Yes, getting anywhere near there is probably unwise. Let's see. So that's the research area. The door's firmly shut. Let's see. Let's look at that map again. So I'm at the research wing, and they say the wharf is the way to go. That's probably a no-go. So south and west is to the barracks. Can't get in there. Hey, they're out cold. These guys must be pretty damn tough to take out special ops. Building's empty. Search their purposes. Whoa, did they spot us? All back for now. Back to there. Got it. There's that window. Yeah, the port's a no-go. The soldiers have locked in. We gotta find an escape route. So we're now by the port. Firmly shut. Got it. Locked. Nope. That's where the guys are gonna capture me there. Well, how am I supposed to get out of here? Alright, well I guess the next option is to kind of run in the middle of things and see what's... there we go. I think I must have got this door confused with the one where the research facility was. Or like the lab. The door's locked. Ooh, prisoners. Oh, just set. Hey, don't you think it's awfully noisy outside? Sounds to me like someone's breaking in. Say what? Who's breaking in? Nobody's allowed to break in till we break out. Nobody. Easy, bro. You know your simple escape plan won't ever. This is a weird turn of events. This looks like the dungeon. Wow, it's a lot bigger than the dungeon at the Hocking Gate. Huh? What? You guys are... You're those punks from before. Well then, long time no see? Okay, you guys are being held here. How have you been? Hey, we don't need your damn pity. The only thing you're good for is handling a pole, air for brains. Jeez, I was just trying to be polite. Handling a pole in this context, I believe, is because Estelle uses a bow. Not for any other illicit pole action. If it'll make you feel better, insult me all you want. What? Don't try to play it cool. I'm assuming you know these folks. They're the Capua Scott Bandits. They hijacked the airliner. I've heard stories about them. They use a very high-powered airship, don't they? I've heard it's an Imperial make, but I'm curious about the specs. Yeah, it's got a top speed of 2,300 souls per hour. Yeah, it did sound pretty less than clean. You're good at handling poles. I mean, why should I have to be answering your question? My, aren't we petty? Grandpa, I don't think this is the right time to ask him about that kind of stuff. Now wait just one damn minute. Why are you bringing us here in the first place? Are you the cause of that siren? Well, sorry we were interrupted. No fair. You're the intruders, right? Hey, let's get out of here. That was a surprise. Come to think of it, those guys have some connections to the Men in Black, right? But they got arrested by the Colonel Richard, which means maybe the Colonel's trumping it up as one of his accomplishments. And maybe Mayor Dalmore was used in a similar fashion. And yet, I somehow just can't seem to muster up any sympathy for him. We're wasting time here. We've got to find another escape route. Let's run down there and chat with them again. Hey, the dungeon's a dead end. Hurry, with those guys hounding us, we gotta look for another way out. Got it. Oops, that was an accident. I'm like, but I really want to go though. I really want to go. So let's see. There's gonna be a trigger of some event once we go outside, probably. That has to be, right? There it is. Hey, did you find them? No, and haven't searched. Now search the barracks top to bottom. Same goes for the watchtower. All that leads is the headquarters. While we're there, we can report to the major that we've gone over the place with the fine-tooth comb. Oh, I think they're coming this way. Shit, and this is a blind alley too. Come on, this way. Hey, did you hear something? Yeah, I think it said this way. There's no time. You don't want to be caught, do you? I don't think I misheard that. We don't have a choice. We might as well give it a shot. Who's talking to us? Come on, just down the corridor. Hey, Joshua, do you recognize that voice? Yes, it sounds familiar. Maybe it's Niall? I mean, that's always the way where they do it, right? Like, you cause the mass riot, then you just kind of sneak out. I think they did that in at least 3 actual JRPGs I played within the last year. They definitely did in the beginning of Tales of Berseria. Quickly, get inside. Hey now, this room is... And I think they did it in the Dreamfall chapters, the longest journey in the very beginning as well. Well, I don't know what he's intending, but we don't have any other choice but to keep going. That was spectacularly close. Spectacularly close. I knew it. Lock it, just to be on the safe side. Got it. What are you playing? You're the CEO of the Lyston Fortress. Didn't Colonel Richard order you to keep me locked up? I'm very sorry about that. He's already seized control of the Royal Armed Forces by using his position in the Intelligence Division, and the main generals were given the choice of obeying him or being imprisoned. Yeah, I think you're actually right. Oh man, I played a good number of those, and that almost is what always happens. You know, it's like crystals in Final Fantasy, or espers, or whatever that thing you're always looking for is. I think it's actually crystals again in Star Ocean Second Story as well. General Morgan refused to obey them, and as such, is currently imprisoned at the Hocking Gate. That stubborn old man. This is getting serious. What the hell? I figured things were bad, but not that bad. When did the military structure get that fragile? Unfortunately, observance of military ranks has been breaking down ever since the end of the war. Particularly since the top brass haven't stopped embezzling and accepting bribes. Colonel Richard just took advantage of the situation. I see, so he was able to make use of the military's existing corruption and weaknesses to seize control. Speaking of Tales games though, you should be playing one, Punch. I think people like Tales of Symphonia, right? I know Tales of Hysteria is on PC, and that's also a very bad game, so don't ever play that, I guess. Precisely. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Colonel Richard as the man in charge of the entire Royal Armed Forces. Just yesterday. Let me know how you feel about that one, man. Like, I couldn't get down with the art style. Like, I guess maybe it's the characters. It's the same problem I have with Final Fantasy IX. Well, a similar problem, because I can't deal with the fact that Zidane has a tail. I don't know, it kind of creeps me off. Not a fan. With General Morgan in custody, that leaves Richard as the man in charge of the entire world armed forces. That's horrible. What about Queen Alicia? Doesn't supreme command of the army rest with the Queen? Mysteriously enough, Queen Alicia has kept silent on the matter. The Royal Guardsmen are actually being sought for questioning on suspicion of treason. Treason? Lieutenant Schwartz too? The attack on the Suture Factory has been pinned on the Royal Guardsmen. There's even photographic evidence, as I understand it. Dorothy's pictures. That just doesn't sound right. The factory was all messed up and Grandpa was kidnapped. A gate was almost killed. You can't just go around blaming people for something like that. You really played on the GameCube? That's like one of the only systems I never owned. I really don't know what to tell you. You never disobey or direct order from superior officer, but since I never voiced my objections, the fault still lies with me. I know this will not make it for all I've done, but I was hoping that it would have gone. But I was hoping it would go some way to atoning for my actions. You've had a tough time of it, ain't you? Bye, Bella. Well, if all that you said is true, then I suppose I can forgive and forget. Oh, yeah, I forgot about those stupid little discs they had. Yeah, they're like really small. Why do they do that? That just seemed... Yeah, so the cutscenes, you got like some stick figure, like a static picture of them just like standing next to each other with their hand up like... I've been prepared to brain you with a wrench and soften up that hard head. Hey, I'm sorry. Grandpa? It was a joke, dear. Okay, I've got everything, but what are you planning to do now? Are you planning on hiding us until the heat dies down? No, I have a much better solution. There's a way for you to escape the fortress through this room. Through this room? How? Ah, I get it. There's a secret passageway or something, right? Haha, very astute, boy. Whoa. Makes sense for a military control room. Not bad at all. This emergency escape hatch leads to an underground aqueduct. There's a boat set up there, so you should be able to use it and escape. Legally, even my telling civilians about it would net me 10 years in prison. But even if military regulations won't forgive me, I think Adios probably will. Major. Also, Adios is like the god that everybody believes in this game, apparently. Major. Alright, we'll use it. I'll go down first, then the old man and Tita. Estelle and Joshua, I want you to watch our backs. Got it. Roger that. Well, Major. Well, thank you very much. Well then, that just leaves us. Thank you for everything, Major. We're in your debt. You don't need to thank me. To be honest, I was expecting this since the moment I first saw you. What? You mean when we met at the front gate? Yes. As soon as I heard your last name. After all, you are the children of Colonel Cassius, are you not? Colonel Cassius? You mean my dad really had a rank that high? Richard may be colonel now, but he served under your father back in those days. Whoa! Richard is Colonel Youngface, and Colonel Youngface served under their dad, which means Colonel Youngface must be ageless. Colonel Youngface is an immortal. Your dad was a real hero. It was thanks to his efforts that we were able to defeat Erebonia in the war 10 years ago. Being as you're his children, I'm not surprised that you found out the truth and came to help the professor. Really? But he never said anything about being any kind of military hero. Are you okay, Major? The intruders have been spotted in the dungeon. The last likely place for them to be is in Central Headquarters, sir. Your orders? Crap. Acknowledge, I'll be right there, so put the facility on high alert. Colonel Youngface probably killed our dad for his power and strength. Come on, you need to go. Okay, excuse us then. Colonel Youngface, gotta catch 'em all. Colonel Youngface, gotta catch 'em all. Youngface man! That scared the living daylights out of me. What's the deal with the slide? Looks like some kind of secret waterway. Come on, let's catch up. Skirt. I don't know why I didn't expect them to just be chilling in that boat like that. Like, hey, we've been here for a while. Ah, you're here. This way. You're late. What took you so long? So we just got into a conversation about my dad. Yeah, it does make sense now because you gotta catch them all. You gotta catch all the men so you can eat their power. I don't know what happened in Highlander. I just have a rough estimate that he probably murdered people and probably got power from it and ate them. Sorry for the holdup. You can go ahead and take off. Alright, hang on to your hats. Colonel Youngface. Colonel Youngface. Gotta catch him all. That's gonna be in my head now. I should probably make it rhyme or sound better then. Ooh, we managed to make it out. Looks like they haven't started patrolling over here yet. Major Sid may be keeping them busy, but if we waste any time here, we're probably going to have to deal with the pursuit force. We've got to get the professor somewhere safe or else. I wish my whole life was like that though, like just one decapitation and then superpowers. There's like 8 people I'd probably decapitate and I'd probably just fine doing it. Like, I probably could do it. You'd have to use a sword. Swords are pretty sharp, but I don't think they're so sharp that it's easy to decapitate somebody without like some serious grunt work. Estelle, Joshua. Oh, it's okay, no need to worry. I promise we'll be here to protect both of you. No, you two fall back. Huh? What do you mean? The intelligence division knows my face all too well by now. Same goes for Tita and the old man, but they've got no idea you two are involved unless old Sid's blabs. So I'm getting out of here and taking them with me. We'll lay low for a while somewhere safe. Again, I understand. The fewer people implicated in this, the better. In fact, I never wanted you to get wrapped up in this first place. When I think about the taking hostage of the corporation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Bones. Yeah, Bones, when it becomes the Bones v Swords, always bet on Bones unless Time is also a tag team partner of Swords. Then when Sword tags in Time, then Bones does crush. That sword's gonna be pretty busted up. You probably just shouldn't decapitate people, I guess. least not with a sword. When I think about them taking hostages to force cooperation, it makes the most sense for us both to get out of here. Grandpa, whoa, wait just a damn minute. How can you ask us to turn our backs on you just to keep ourselves safe? That's totally bonkers. We could never agree to that. Right, Joshua? Actually, I agree with the gate's assessment. What? According to the theory of retreat and cover, the more people there are together, the greater the chance of detection, which means that a gate will stand a better chance of helping them get away on its own. I understand how you must feel, but for now, we really need to do what a gate says. But nice one, Joshua. Exactly what I was getting at. Now I need you to be a good girl and withdraw. Wait, I get your idea in theory, Estelle. You don't agree, and I can see it written all over your face. So how about I send you an important mission instead? Something I certainly can't do myself given the circumstances. First, I want you to go to Grancel. Then you must speak with Her Majesty Queen Alicia in Grancel Castle. Whoa, I must what? What's this all about? The aforementioned Black Orb Mint. It's originally somehow found into Colonel Richard's hands. He referred to it as the Gospel. Gospel as in religious teachings? That's certainly an ominous sounding name. The plot is thickening here. Apparently this gospel was taken from the intelligence division, but by whom I couldn't say. After that, I'd wager that it was probably sent in a package addressed to Cassius. However, intelligence caught one of our little blackout from afore. They must have realized that the Black Orb Mint was involved, and here in Zeiss, I suspect that was their true objective in attacking the factory. They came to retrieve this gospel. Really? I see. That explains a lot. Colonel Richards has some kind of plan to use it in the capital. Unless I miss my guess, something very bad is coming. Her Majesty must be informed of this at once. You mean the shutdown of the orbital power? No, perhaps if it's used. I'm sorry, anything more I say would be pure conjecture. Regardless, the Queen must be made aware of this gospel as soon as possible. I'm more concerned with that than with my own escape. I swear. Well, you put it like that, I feel like a jerk for wanting to say no. If you'll allow us, we'll accept your request. I appreciate it. Estelle? Joshua? We gotta part ways for a little bit, Tita. I'm sorry, I'd hoped that we could stay together. No, you don't have to apologize. You just helped me so much, and you've treated me like a little sister. Sniffle. Tita? Thanks for helping my grandpa. And Sniffle, thank you for helping my friend. I love you both. What a sweet moment. Really? No Windows. I do not need to download iTunes right now. Quit. There you go. I love you too, sweetie. I wish we could take you with us. Thank you so much. Party can set you sorry and all that, but we have no choice. Maybe you can save the tears when we see each other again, you know? Sniffle, you can be a real jerk. But I guess this is where we part ways too. A lot's happened, but you've taught us so much by letting us work with you. Thank you, Master Agate. Don't call me that, it creeps me out. Look who's embarrassed. You really are your father's daughter. Hey Joshua, don't let her get too out of control, you hear me? She's not half bad in combat, but there's more to being an adult than just that. Not that it's any of your business. Just leave her to me. You take care as well. Take care of Tita and the professor. I will. Alright then, let's get a move on. Farewell, children of Cassius. Stay safe, both of you. You too, Tita. Ideas be with you. Be careful out there. No. Senpai, Agate. Okay, Senpai. Oh wow, I didn't expect the chapter to be ended. Yeah, well. Legend of Heroes, Chapter 3, save. Overwrite. Where's Chloe? This way. This is our buddy Chloe. We like her. Huff huff. We're finally up to Herb Scenic Route. What should we do now? Please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grancel. Our men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep onto the Bracer Guild without getting spotted. I understand. Oh, But what about you? I'll hold off then. We of course knew that this person was going to sacrifice themselves. But you can tell by their conversation. I was able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady, forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia, but please promise me you won't do anything reckless, and that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Now please hurry. Sig, look after her for me. Well now, they've finally caught up. Uh-oh. May the Schwartz be with you. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julius Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Look at you, Julia. Huff huff. Sick. Scree! I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. Scree. Thank you. Nothing like a nice scree in the morning. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. What was that? Rain. Isn't now around when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. This airship, just incredible. Call. The Intelligence Division Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight? Oh. Second Lieutenant Lawrence? His name's Lawrence, that's odd. Well, fancy meeting you here. That shadow game. Seeing him be able to, seeing his shadow on that ramp is fantastic. That makes me very happy. Chloe Renz, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. Probably not gonna be a good word. Grancel looks like garbage. Yeah, what about it, Grancel? Nah, Olivier. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yeah, it signals a passion most black. Heh, but so fast like a shade of black it seems. Scree! You're such an idiot. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the Imperial capital just to see me? How delicious. What wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over Ideo's damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of word that drove you onwards to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make no more words, dear Mueller. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for, but I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Oh, hello, I'm Hoist with my own petard. Hoist my own petard. What's that show called on HBO with, oh my gosh. Dang it, I forgot. It's got what's her name from Seinfeld on it. Very well, let's talk. Yes, like sane people. Sigh as you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No, no. Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give a man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around here. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. When I found he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer Guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild's branches in the Empire have been attacked one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think it's unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it too? It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I'd bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull us off. Yeah, Vader's like a no-nonsense kind of fella here. And he's just not here for Olivier's, histrionics, so... which is great, because you always have the good straight men. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberal, and it would seem that it was following a wild goose. I guess so, but if the man we're after isn't here, there's no reason to stick around, is there? That storm you're talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Ha ha ha. Ever a jokester. A jester. Joker. Jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. What is this man talking about? Oh man, final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City. Turmoil in the Royal City. So you were able to get the professor out safely? You even got the logic unit back? I didn't even have the words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we're just there as a backup for a gate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I suggest you direct it toward him since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in the gate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grancel, however. He means to use that black ornament, that thing he called the Gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch, that's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him, unlikely as it sounds. Kalika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grancel given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with a security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation has begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us, consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey to you. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, then we need to take the next airliner out. We also need to get our recommendation here from the Zeiss office so we can become full-made bracers. It would take us a day and a half to reach the Grancel on foot, and the airship would take only an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kinda thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Bracer Guild, good afternoon. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would please. To Grancel, right, yes. Bill it to the usual account. Thank you, goodbye. What was that all about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you know, you now have guaranteed seats in the Gretel-bound airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Received recommendation. There we go. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kaliko. Boom. Junior Bracer, 3rd class. Give me that money. Thank you for everything. Haha, I believe I said before that this is simply my duty. Now your flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Ideals keep you. Be well in your travels. We will. Thank you again. Look at that. Fail. Didn't even check it out. Hey, man. They got Sky Miles for saving the professor. It's like, hey, you guys get a free flight. So, feels good, right? Alright, let's see. What are we lacking right now? Probably not bar food. It's probably not what we're lacking. We got goods. Let's check the weapons to make sure there's nothing else we can do to improve. Craft shoes for Joshua. These arrows are pointing in the wrong direction for me to care. Prevents confuse. That would be good. Work clothes. Mute seal. Pearl earrings. You never know. Work with the guilds. You get free tickets to a place that's probably about an hour away. There's that place, don't care about it. Oh, the Orbit Factory is inside here, that's what it is. Well, I didn't even realize that this was already going to be the final chapter of this game. These chapters are pretty long now. Fully opened. Ooh. Defense 2, HP 3 attack, seal. Mind. I got one of those. Don't you have enough for that anyway? What orbits do you have on right now, kids? HP 2. Yeah, we're alright. Whatever. Let's GTFO. My boy Gerald. Hello there. I heard from Kaliko. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great. Thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Estelle filled out the boarding papers. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Receive boarding pass ×2. No. A cat. I never talked to this cat. Why is it acting friendly towards me? Hey, wasn't this the cat? Yep. He's the one who sneaked into that shipping container. His name was Antoine, if I remember correctly. Oh, you scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. Nope, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Hey, there you are. Hi, Gustav. The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor has always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers, so I just want to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew's help. Tia was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose. Well, to fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies first. So what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Gransel. We're a little early for 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it also looks to be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bag, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you two. Old Gerald. Well, if it ain't Gerald, what's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. Looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the professor's group. Which means that the ship that's bound for Gransel is being held up and ruined. Apparently a military guard ship is coming here from the Layson Fortress instead. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to the customers, which means that you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay. Thank you very much. So not off to Gransel yet, apparently. Well, this thing's like last year's diapers. If the military is coming here, I know they'll want to check out Leibniz. I'd better have a talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful, whatever you do. I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two. This doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Oh man, it's been so long since I got to ride an airship too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard. We'll try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training, so I guess we can cancel our reservation at the reception desk. You literally just talked to Gerald. Why didn't you say something to him when he was just standing right next to you? Like, you guys knew that you're gonna walk. We all knew that we're gonna end up having to walk. We have to walk this entire map. You have never even flown on an airship yet. Hey Gerald, guess what? Hey, it's you. I told you before, I don't know when the ship's leaving. If you just wait at the Bracer Guild, there's a slight change in plan. I apologize for the time, but can we still cancel? Sure, that's no problem. As long as it's before your flight arrives in port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back. Great, here you go. Hey, that's the military patrol vessel. It's here early. Well, gotta go, bye. Thank you for your help. No worries, come back and see us again sometime. Yeah, I guess Gerald ain't no snitch, they know it. Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all this. Okay, Art. Anytime you want to go back to normal running speed will be just fine. If we waste any more time here, those intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have time. Okay. We take the east road to Gransel, right? Right. And the Sanctheim gate is to the north along the Ritter roadway. Pass through the gate and you're right by Gransel. Wait, are we right here beside the gate we're looking for? Huh. Weird we haven't gone to the Republic of Calvard. Zeiss Reliant 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess yeah, it's 5 different places, 5 different chapters. Let's make sure we have everything we need. Again. Okay. hot fried chicken. Now that's a good value right there. This is cooking all up. Fresh juice. I'm just like standing in the middle of the streets making food like this. So many recipes unlearned. That's life. Alright, let's see. So, to the east. Oops. Down here, then east. Got it. Let me get that juice. These are some ugly enemies. Also, don't know why they couldn't do a little better effect of them just being like ghostly, because you're supposed to not be able to see them unless you have a special ability. Because it accidentally just makes the game look real bad. Well, that's really ugly too. Ooh. You came back. I knew you would. I love how in this game all the treasure chests have a dialogue for whenever you try to access them after. Try to access them after you're already gotten the contents out of them. I think there's like an achievement for doing them all, which of course I'm not gonna get. I'm too old to be a completionist. So why would they let us through this gate? We're like clearly criminals. So this is the Sanctama Gate. It looks a lot like the Gruen Gate back in Roulette. While both gates are cut through the same wall, Amberg Wall completely surrounds the Grancel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. It still looks like a tourist attraction, one where you climb to the top and check out the view. Yeah, especially considering the scale. Like, it's there. I'm telling you, like, there's probably like 80, 90 hours of game in this game, especially if I wanted to talk to all the people, because every time you do an event, like, unlike a lot of JRPGs like this, they like every time an event happens, they update the conversation like between all the NPCs, so you can like follow a story of an NPC like from beginning to end, as if they were like living an actual life of some sort, which is cool if you have that time. But you know, got time's ticking away. I gotta play some games, man. So you're planning to get up in there and sprint all along the walls, are you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together, just the two of us. Oh, and just talk about whatever. Huh? Isn't that what we always do anyway? Joshua, you're not getting it. Let's just get to the paperwork, get the paperwork done and move on to Grancel. Okay, maybe it's just me, but are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. Where's some treasure chests though? You know who's more difficult is game players that want to check nooks and crannies because they think there's a reason that there should be a treasure chest over there. Hello, welcome to the Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before we can let you go on to the Capitol. Fill out papers. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you, please sign here. So Joshua filled out the paperwork. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway? What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. That's some private way and you are doing God's work. Okay, you're ready to go. Estelle? You seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? Do you want to stop and rest? Sigh. No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the Capitol. If you're sure. Well, if you two are on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Martial arts competition? Wrong again. There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. Oh my goodness. A Japanese role-playing game with the martial arts competition right in the middle of it. There is an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen to lead, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. Ooh, that sounds like fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself by now. Haha, sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. Estelle, have you never played a game? You know you're going to end up participating. You're going to have to participate, and that's how you're going to get an audience with the Queen, so you can deliver that message. And that's just what's going to have to happen, most likely. If we were just able to sit and watch sprite-based characters attack each other, that would be nice, but we're going to get in the mix. See if all this training paid off or not yet. I can imagine, but if they've already started the preliminaries, it'll be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't forget. Y'all just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir, is something wrong? The emblem on your chest. I didn't know it's because of your age, but are you two bracers? That's right. Is there a problem? No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I never thought. Soldier, are you lording while you're on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two, I'd like a few minutes of your time if that's alright. We do need to get to the Capitol. Is that so? The Capitol? May I ask the nature of your business in the Capitol? What? Well, we've got a job. What kind of job? A professor? No. I mean, how do I put this? I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our client is private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're gonna have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. Well, we received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have been revolted against the Queen. And are staging terrorist attacks. It seems that some of these terrorists may have been disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation. What? CWO's assistant. Yup. That's a no, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. CWO Dale is on job. Until we can confirm your identification, you remain here at Sanctum. You can't be serious. Why do... there you are. Man, this is James loves some man's voices off screen. Here's this guy. I remember him. He's the one that explores all the towers. Huh? Why, I've been waiting for you. If you finish your paperwork, let's get going. What? I apologize, Professor. It seems we hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment here. Who are... Allow me to introduce myself. I am a specialist for archaeology, Professor Alba. I am from North Ambria State, and I'm here on Liberal for investigative research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. This passport checks out, and Grand System Museum will vouch for him as well. I see that everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two? Well, they're bracers. They saved my life quite a number of times. Dude, you say that, but I really do appreciate when they before the person has a name, it's just like that dude talking, some short gruff voice. Yeah, I'm not mad about that. So I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua Estelle? Yes, that's it. Alright. Well, it seems you have no proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding. No, it's not a problem. We know how it is to have strict protocols, no hard feelings at all. I swear I'm gonna get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I'd forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I had hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though. No, that's not good. That's a little better. Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Ew, that's your brother. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face, grumble, grumble. What was that? Never mind. Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack? It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens, and the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear every single person in the military has a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed, the situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at Cornelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part we managed to get things done. I expected you to do well. I could tell you two at the beginning's a great bracer in you from the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. Oh, we don't deserve that. We still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take up a shit, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should do me good. I sigh. You don't have to beat yourself up like that, but still, you sure are poor. You sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues, especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. But we sure were lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? Now, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Now that it's all that far to the capital anyway, well, if you don't mind, then we'd be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. Let's talk to the chef. Give me something. Yeah, give me that. Learn pato meat. What else you got? A rotini pasta. Well, try that. And more vegetable sandwiches. The sailors cut the tabs of anybody who enjoys their meal. I'm worried if this store is making any profits at all. So they cut the cost for people that enjoyed the meal. That's just as bad business. Let's see. What's up? One of the things about this place is that you end up hearing all the soldiers gossip. All that talk of terrorists and attacks can really scare you sometimes. Yeah, we're not missing any health or anything. We don't need to rest. Nope, that's not the way. Animation's a little unnecessary, but I appreciate that little extra. Alright, here we go to Gransel. The site of the final chapter. Hey you there. What's up, kids? Huh? Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Herb Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was just posted all over the city streets? Huh? Actually, we're not citizens of Gransall. We just recently came here by way of the Sanctum Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone would want to walk on the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about recklessness. Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Herb Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax. Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army is using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I'd suggest you keep away just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. So we can't walk around you, and we're done talking. Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes you want to go and see what all the fuss is about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? It's not that I'm not curious. We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldier said. Well, I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen and bracers as scapegoats. Estelle, you really need to not say things like that out loud. If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught up in it. Yeah, you're right. Intelligence what now? Hummer, let's see. Sorry, it's nothing. Anyway, let's head on to the city. Alright, you kids are no fun. Gransall, Royal Village. To the east, they say? Well, I mean, they really said not to go, so let's just swing by. See what stops me, if anything stops me. The Herb Scenic Route is where we saw Chloe running away. Terrible. Chest is empty, I blame you. Well, that guy cannot take a hit.
Let's move out.
What's at the Royal Villa? Let's find out. It's locked. Oh, man. Don't they want to reward my intuitiveness? Oh, if I walk to the east... Oops, I think I'm looping. An ancient monument stands here. An engraved plate at its base reads Ambrel Monument. This game got some pretty good music. Oh man. Yep. Game over. Can't let your guys die. This is an unfortunate situation. Let's see. Well, that was rough. Silent disapproval. Let's just save again. Totally just had a game over now. Well, I'm actually accidentally going to Grancel City. Well, let's just take a little quick detour. See if we can actually go back to Relent. The Royal Avenue and the Arabic Scenic Route basically run a loop around this region. This is why many travelers headed to the castle missed the turnoff and walked the entire loop. I saw a strange girl with glasses on the loop earlier. Huh? You aren't leaving Grancel, are you? Almost nobody goes to Relent during the time martial arts competition is being held. This leads to Relent, but it doesn't look like we'll be returning for a while. Aww. How are they gonna get me so attached to Relent early in the game that like I can't even go visit a girl Stella above the weapon shop? Stella, I miss you. Take me back, Stella.
We're good.
Alright, prepare yourself for a sweeping shot of Grancel City. There's really not that much in here. West is Grancel. Still that thing's head. Good song. Why is this space shaped like this? Where's my treasure chest, man? Game over. I was about to say, looks like he's gonna attack my NPC again.
We're good to go.
Ah, that sweeping shot. This city's freaking huge. Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then? Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle just past the main road, that's where the Queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations. Huh? You don't say. You sure know a lot about this city. You must have been here before, right? Yes, when I was little. My, no matter how many times I see it, this city still amazes me with its beauty. Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does. I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you going to be okay with staying in a hotel? Something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum. Oh cool, Grancel has one of those? They find ancient artifacts and put them on display there. Yes, and I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by to visit if you get the chance. Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by, are you going to give us a bunch of lessons? If that's your wish, then I shall certainly do my best. Just kidding though, I do not think that checking out all the exhibits will be fun. Now if you'll excuse me. Sigh, well he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever. What's this guest associate thing now? Is he a famous scholar or something? Yes, most likely. Now, we should probably stop in at the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we can discuss there how to approach delivering the professor's message. Yeah, you're right. Think about it. How are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyway? Oh, probably if you enter the arena tournament. And there's no way that'll be as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying hi. Oh, just sleep. Step right up. I thought you wanted to be asleep. You didn't? We've got crepes of all kinds. Don't be creped out by them. They won't bite you. They won't bite, but you will. What's wrong with her? Well, that seems fixable. Why is it so cold? Is this your first time in Grand Soul? The city is split into 4 districts or blocks. Here in the South Block, you'll find the Bracer Guild as well as a variety of shops. The North Block has the Royal Hotel, the biggest in the country. Just beyond it, farther north, is the castle itself. The West Block has the Grand Cathedral as well as the main offices of the Liberal News. And over in the East Block are all the embassies, the arenas, and all the general goods stores for the city. Jeez, thanks, fancy man. That's all cool and everything, but where are them weapon shops, though? Braces! Welcome to the shop. Please have a look around.
Braces!
10,000 for that battle staff. Ooh, it's hard. There's the Cursor Blade. This is what I already have. Looks like Schneider. Shield coat. Oops, I forgot to equip those craft shoes on the Joshua. Let's get rid of the spike rod. Yeah, I don't need all that. Okay, so let's hook up the battle staff. Actually, we'll get the knives first. Battle staff next. 16, 2 pairs of composites. $150, it's like 20 bonus. I gotta hit that up. Okay. I should have bought that extra pair of composites. Yeah, we got 2 pairs of composites. Okay. Oops. Yeah, the battle suit. Okay. Now we'll sell more. shield code. Alright, and we'll put it all at Estelle, because... Yep, yeah, let's just leave it like that, actually. Sweet. Save it. Welcome. I'm never good at talking with customers. I generally let my wife handle that part of the job. Well, good talk then. I'm gonna try to see what I can steal from your storehouse. That's the kind of person I am. That's where my setting is right now. Let's check the Orbital Factory real quick. What you got? Defense 3. Attack 3, freeze. Hit 3. We're not gonna even get into hit percentages in this game. Oh wow, who are these people? May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I think we may just succeed. Now you've got it. If you're participating, I expect nothing less than everything you've got. Right. We can't let those army goons beat us. Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna, well, fancy meeting you here. And yes, when we met once during the whole Scott Bandit incident, you were the rookies with Sherazard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel? I'll field that one. They have to hurry, else they'll be late. Whoops, you're right. Sorry, too. We'll talk later. We gotta get going. See you later, rookies. Pardon me. Sigh, it must be so awesome to be a full-fledged bracer. Indeed, they all look pretty tough. Well, you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was? Yep, the tournament. Indeed so. They're all living to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition. Whoa. Sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeiss branch, and I'm Joshua Bright of the same affiliation. Ew, I'm Elna. I'm with the Grancel branch. Miss Kalika got in touch with me and informed me that you two should be coming soon. Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms. Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking quite forward to your arrival. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him? Oh yes, Everett is dead. Is it true that he set out on the journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah, he has been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter. But he failed to mention where he was or what he was doing. We've traveled everywhere from Berlin to Zeiss, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counterterrorism activities have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With former soldiers like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it might smooth things over. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Let us tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeiss. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd heard in Lyson Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. Well, what's wrong? Nothing, it's just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on by the Intelligence Division Special Forces. That's a little difficult to believe. But it's true. Talk with Kalika at the Zeiss branch and she'll confirm our story. It's alright, it's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzle have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man in the city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel could be involved in any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracers Guild cannot directly interfere with the military matters, but neither can we simply stand back and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? And it comes full circle about the arena tournament. That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What, really? Oh, no way. No need to worry then. Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be quite that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that letter would just get crumbled up. That's the most likely outcome, yes. Odds are that the Colonel has a strong hold on Grancel Castle as he did in the Lyston Fortress. I guess so. In other words, there's no simple way we're going to get in touch with Her Majesty. We could possibly sneak in like we did at Lyston Fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going in like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards, we might get some useful information out of the gatekeeper. Fine by me, just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the Queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he's likely to cause us no end of trouble. Okay. And I believe it'd be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the royal castle is just off the main street, directly to the north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Mr. Eldon. We'll let you know if we find anything. So I guess just run up to that and see what happens. There are no requests. Ooh. This is a good time to take a pee-pee break. Be right back. Mission accomplished in the bathroom break. So now we're just gonna roll up to the city gates and just see if they let us in. This seems like a plan that could not fail. It's to the north. Zoom. That's fun. Grensel Castle in a world. Look at that beautiful architecture. These are like high finagling, great graphics. Wow, so that's Grensel Castle. It's gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task. Which means I guess we'll have to talk to those soldiers there. We'll steal your nose and let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation and checking out the castle. We just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take that as a compliment. Okay, now, smile and act natural. Supernatural. Oh, my energy drink is in the way. I'll take a swig. Immediately fell out of my mouth. Oh, because I had to reach over this thing. I don't even know sass. My style is awesome. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grensel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just getting here from Relent. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We're wondering if there was any chance we might get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's retired with the terrorist scares. Once the terrorists are caught, tours will probably open up again. Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the queen in real life. Well, not necessarily. She always addressed the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting. Oh? Her Majesty's ill? Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in a terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters. Oh. Damn the Guardsmen, how could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damn elitist jerks anyway. But Lieutenant Schwartz was always so kind and considerate to everyone. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield the sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist. Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for immense actions. Poor Lieutenant Schwartz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you? Yeah, it seems so. Ahem. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside. Sigh, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty is taken sick, who's singing to her daily affairs while running the country? Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, there's someone acting as her proxy on paper. How does that work? How literally on paper? I can't picture someone like him ever actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I'll admit, I would have thought that the duty would fall to the princess. And you tell me to watch what I say. What's that? Oops, speak the devil. Oh man, this fucking guy. Duke Dunnan. But I've never been so insulted. That tournament should have already begun, and I'm not there. Philip, why didn't you wake me sooner? This is all your fault. I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming exclusively beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. Jeez, man. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept. Silence, Philip. I'm not in the mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do what I want, whenever I want. Time is short. Come on. We must hurry to the Grand Arena. Hurry to the Grand Arena! By any chance was that... We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace, the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty. Wow. Suddenly I fear for the entire country. Well, don't worry too much, he has a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army's Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of the playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the government affairs. Now that comes all full circle again, huh? I knew it. They're pushing hard into the core of the kingdom than I expected. So try not to let this whole thing get you down. Gransel's got plenty of other famous places you can check out. Yeah, you're in the Royal City after all. Just go at your own pace. You're right, we will. Thank you both for your kindness. She asleep or something? That's all. It's a living stream. Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though. The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool. You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too? Yeah, if nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to. That settles it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena? I believe it's in the east block. So back to the main road, then east. South, then east. South, then east, probably around here. Landing port, north block. It's probably like in the middle of something. Ooh, department store. Hey, I'm gonna trip with my mommy. Don't have any of that. Got a lot of those, not a lot of that. Fresh eggs, none. Oh my gosh. Cool. And what have you got? Prevents poison, prevents blind, prevents freeze, sleep, seal, mute, faint, petrify, confuse, KO. Well, it shouldn't come down to that. Well, let's see. Let's... Currently at the arena, we're holding the preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets? Ticket sales are to the right. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you like a ticket? Yes, two please. Preliminaries are in progress right now, but the main event will last for 3 days starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket? Actually, we're hoping to catch the preliminary matches if we could. Oh, alright then. Already more than halfway finished though. Will that be a problem? Nope, not a problem at all. Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'll be 1,000 Mira. Well, that's a lot. I had heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year there have been some complications that have made it impossible for us to offer discounts. Okay, that's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950. Thank you very much. Here are your tickets. Receive 2 Grand Arena tickets. The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Show your tickets at the gate. Zoom. Blah 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 blah. Yes, here you go. Show tickets. Thanks, everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your own discretion. This room is gorgeous. This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the 2nd floor, apparently. Let's take a look. Welcome to the Grand Arena. Spectator may use the stairwell at the other door to reach the audience seating. If you want to watch the preliminaries, you best hurry up. I believe you might just be in time to catch the 7th match. So who's gonna be in the arena in the match that we know? It's gotta be somebody. Oh, there's Duke Dunnan up there looking like a dick. Oh wow, look at all these people. Yeah, that's some serious enthusiasm in there. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event. I wonder how far the prelims rounds go. Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. Oh, looks like they're starting up. Now, who's going to be in it? It's going to be a gate, maybe? Well, let's find ourselves a place to sit down. Southside Blue Team. Border Patrol, 2nd Regiment Team, Captain and 2nd Lieutenant Sammy. Huh? I thought the matches were 1-1. I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only though. Northside, Red Team, Bracer Guild, Granzo Branch Team, Captain is Kurt. Hey, it's Carter's team. Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. So does somebody on their team get injured or something? Then we gotta step in? This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! So we do get to watch some pixels go. Oh yeah. This music.
By my art, become hard as steel.
Ooh. Getting hard as steel over there. Boy, he hit with blindness on and everything. Couldn't interrupt though.
By my art, be calming as ocean waves.
Oh, that's a crucial hail. Just shoot him. KO. Winner's Kurt's team. Ooh, go Klarna. That was a good match. The soldiers move well, but the Bracers are better at working as a team. Yeah, you could use their moves for teaching lessons. Wow, that didn't I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish I'd put off going to the castle. I would like to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel. But part of being an adult is putting one's feelings aside in favor of doing what needs to be done. Well, I like not being an adult yet. Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, will the remaining competitors step forward. Southside Blue Team, Team Raven, captain is Belden. Oh, this guy's bald. Oh, it's just 4 twins. Whoa, what are those? Those are like the scarf dudes from the warehouse, I think. The Raven gang. What are those guys doing here? Oh yes, that crew from the warehouse district in Ruin. I see the competition's open to the general public. They stick out like sore thumbs. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. Northside Red Team, from the neighboring Calvary Republic, appearing alone is Zen. Zen? Another familiar face there. Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. Zen's not going to get surrounded, probably. Zen will be competing in this preliminary bout solo, with no team to stay at his side. He fights at a considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this match a sight to behold. We ask all in attendance to understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Ready? Begin. I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up. Down. Ooh, excuse me. Again. Winner is in. Yahoo goes in. That'll show him what braces are made of. Looks like I was right over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-1 is insane. Yeah, seriously. The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in the no-holds-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow. Over 3 days, the ultimate champion will be decided. Now, we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunnan. Ahem. My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that the government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them.